the middle. Well, towards the end. I don't think we could call it the middle. We are towards the end of the hunt for the ultimate Yule log to have on your Christmas table. Because you can go on the internet, you can find many, many articles about the best turkey, the best vegetables, even the best mince pies.
Yes.
But there is missing that gap of crucial consumer information about the Yule log that's going to go on your Christmas table. So we are going to be doing not one, but 2 rounds this week.
Yeah, we are.
And the first round is the battle of the budget supermarkets.
Yes.
And when we're talking about budget supermarkets, we're of course talking about Lidl and Aldi.
Yes.
Because Netto doesn't exist anymore. Now does Quick Save. We're still lamenting the loss of those ones.
Yeah, I'm fine, fair.
But indeed, Summerfield wasn't cheap. I remember that one. But on the budget supermarkets, Aldi versus Lidl. Jenny has, how do you put it in Blue Peter terms, got one you prepared earlier. So you have been and compared the two of them.
Yes.
Give us a description of Aldi and then give us a description of Lidl and tell us where they sit on your rankings.
Right, so I tried this at work, so again I involved my work colleagues. We did the Lidl one first.
All right.
Lidl did look quite nice actually. It was the nice it had those flaky, the flaky chocolates that they do the little gold swirls on, bit of gold dusting.
Yeah.
It did look quite nice. But when we cut it, we each had a bit of a taste, and we were very disappointed, unfortunately, with the taste of the Lidl.
Oh, so I'm guessing it's not going to rank very highly now.
No.
So you've got 9 entries so far. I'll run down through the list. I should probably have the Pick of the Pops music. You'll have to do your own version of it, dear listener, because I'm not that well prepared. So number 9 was Bailey's, 8 is Sainsbury's, 7 is Asda Extra Special, 6 is Cadbury's, 5 Waitrose, 4 is Marks and Sparks, 3 is Morrison's the best, 2 is Tesco Finest, and 1 is Sainsbury's Taste the Difference at the moment. Where does Lidl sit on that list?
I'm going to put the Lidl one probably after the Bailey's.
It's going to go right at the bottom of the list.
Yeah,
oh dear, in it position.
No good at all.
10 of 10. So, how does the other budget supermarket fare?
Aldi. Okay, so when we tasted this one had quite a generous coating of the sugar that they sprinkle on top. Is it the icing sugar?
Right,
quite a nice generous coating of this, and it cut very well. It stayed together on the knife, nice crackle of the chocolate, and when you eat it, because it's got that quite a generous coating of the dusting, it didn't get all over on your fingers, so it's quite a clean eat, if you know what I mean, and it wasn't too heavy, so it's a sort of Yule log that you could perhaps go back and have another slice of. It didn't leave you feeling sorry about that. It didn't leave you feeling too much, I'm stuffed. So we really put it on par with Sainsbury's in the office.
Is it top Sainsbury's you're talking about here?
Yeah,
first position.
First position.
It's going to take over first position from Sainsbury's.
And the reason being, it was very, very hard to choose between them, but it was that extra dusting that made it more of a clean eat, and it was lighter that you could have gone back for a second slice. So if we're all honest, it is coming out on top.
So we haven't even done our second round. So this is our first round.
Yes.
And we've already got upset a brand new winner at the moment.
Yes.
It is Aldi with their Yule log. Is the top picking to go on your Christmas table right now. But will that change? We are on the hunt for the top Yule log of the year. And I've become a little bit more prepared, dear listener, as we count down our list so far. I can't believe I'm doing this. Number 11 is Lidl, 9 is St. Bailey's, 8 Sainsbury's, 7 Asda Extra Special, 6 is Cadbury's, 5 is Waitrose, 4 is Marks and Sparks, 3 is Morrison's the best. I forgot to count the one that's changed at the top, so the numbers are slightly off. There's 4 Morrison's the best, 3 is Tesco Finest, 2 is Sainsbury's Taste the Difference, and number 1 is, of course, Aldi from the Battle of the Budget Supermarkets. But we have 2 last entries to come. And Jenny's got them in front of us. Tell us a bit about them, Jenny.
So one might be a little bit complex if you don't have one local, but we tried a Yule Log from a bakery called Coupland's.
All right, yes. It's easy. Very well-known bakery from the South Yorkshire, getting into Lincolnshire type area. I think it stretches a bit further than that, but yes, it is a chain, and you've been having a go at them, yes. And I will show it to the camera, which doesn't make sense for radio, but we are also on the video as well. It's the one at the front.
Yes.
Which is a bit like with the snooker and that. If you're watching in black and white, it's behind the pink one. It's a bit like that. But anyway, we have got one in front of us from Coupland's.
Yes. And I must admit, it's quite a stock, it's quite a heavy Yule Log.
All right.
Now, if you can see marks on camera, then you'll see it's got quite a lot of cream on the edge. I thought that cream would go all the way through, but it doesn't. So once you've cut that first slice, that's it. So the person that gets the first slice is getting the cream, which I was a little bit disappointed with, because I thought, I was expecting that to go all the way through, so you got that taste. And I tell you what, I've had a little taste.
All right. And what are you thinking of it?
It's creamy, but it's slightly dry. So for me, it's not up there. Even though it's a lovely bakery, don't get me wrong, they do some fantastic stuff, but the Yule Log isn't winning it for me.
So where's it got to go on the list then?
I think that this one should go at number 4.
Number 4. So
Yes.
that is behind Tesco Finest, the head of Morrison's The Best.
Yes.
There we go. We got one last competitor, one last option to go on your Christmas table. Tell us about it, Jenny.
Well, this is Colin the Caterpillar. Now, they've done a Colin the Caterpillar Christmas cake. Bit expensive. I think he's one of the most expensive ones we've brought. It's something like £12. And again, I tried this one.
Okay.
And it's quite firm when you give him a cut. He does cut quite well. Too well. Sometimes I struggle to get my knife through. But again, I mean, the chocolate tastes gorgeous, but the sponge just not as moist as the Aldi one, I'm afraid, Mark. Ooh. I know. So we know what that means, don't we?
We have a winner.
We do.
If you are going to pick up a Yule Log to put on your Christmas table this year, and you've got just over a week left to do that, then the option that we recommend you pick up is from Aldi. It is one of the budget supermarkets at the top of the list. I'd love to say I'm surprised, but the budget supermarkets tend to be top of the list for the mince pies as well, so it's not surprised they're doing that with the Yule Log. One of the things we didn't tell you about one of those Yule Logs we just tried,
Yes.
I think it was specifically the Coupland's one,
It was.
is it came with a very old-fashioned piece of decoration.
Yes.
And the way I would describe it to you, dear listener, would be, you know how in the old days we used to write Happy Christmas in Gothic fonts?
Yeah.
In gold or silver or something like that. And that'd be on almost every Christmas card, or it takes you back in time about 40 years.
Yeah.
It's got that in a plastic thing that sticks onto the Yule Log.
Cake, and a little bit of holly as well that sticks on.
The only thing it's missing is the tin foil decorations.
Yeah.
You know the ones I'm on about? They stretch out and they only last about a year because they're the flimsiest things in the world.
Yeah.
But that's how you get a big decoration across your room. It'll be stretched out piece of tin foil with lots of holes in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you know.
I like them.
You can buy them in the pound shops.
You can,
They're
yes.
still a thing.